Hi, welcome or welcome back. My name is Yu Oyung, and you can call me You Win or Win. And I'm happy that you're here, and I'm thankful that we're together whenever and wherever you are tuning in. And so, this video is in a 90-day series that I have been working on to speak my truth and to share my story. And if this is something that has been a part of your journey or where you are now, I hope this is a sign to inspire you to take action or to move forward in some way. I like to start each video sharing a practice, and today's practice is going to be something that I actually want to set the intention to do more often. And I actually already slipped it in, but I want to get into the practice of whenever I am with someone, whether in person or virtually on a phone call. I want to express that I'm happy that they're here or there or wherever with me, and to express my thankfulness that we're together. So, again, the practice that I'm working to embody and make a habit is I'm happy you're here with me, and I'm thankful that we're together. So, if that resonates, take that along for your consideration. And if not, feel free to leave it here. So, this morning, I'm getting ready um, uh, because my twin is coming into town, and I was listening to a couple of videos this morning as I was stretching, and I had um, some really subtle yet powerful thoughts about the twin soul journey. Um, and I think it also has to do with all of these sort of intuitive understandings that I've had. I've talked a lot about shifting. I've talked about like a new era. I talked about hot girl era. Um, and I think what has been happening is I've been in between timelines, right? So a timeline can just be sort of a potential track, I think. So the one that I have come from, sort of like the culmination of all the things, um, all the years, all the habits, um, where I was. And then the newer timeline is one where where I'm stepping into and embodying trust. And as I was reflecting on both, the ideas of kind of hopping between timelines and then also being on this twin soul journey, um, the question of one of the videos I listened to was asking me like, what did what did the person catalyze in you? Like, what did they spark? Um, and have you been able to learn that lesson or embody that or become that? And so I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I think my twin soul journey has been encouraging me to believe in myself and to embody greatness, to embody source. And one of the things that the other video was talking about that made a lot of sense to me as well is that in order to fully stay on a timeline when you're in between, you have to be certain, right? So if you're questioning, if you're doubting, if your habits sort of go back, um, like you obviously can't be moving forward. You're just sort of just jumping between the two. This idea that a portal isn't just, um, that a portal is about choosing your frequency. So if we're at a very fertile time, if it's a portal, pause is a portal, by the way. When you're in between, when things feel silent, when things have been ending, right? what we're trying to do is choose our frequency, embody it, and then by doing so, we can actually devote ourselves to wherever we're going. So I know that the last almost 90 days, 3 months has been, um, what is it called? Like a record of the thoughts and the reactions that I've been having to this. And I still have been kind of going back and forth. So I'm really thinking about this idea of like a portal is an opportunity to choose your frequency and then, whether it's the old timeline, whether it's a newer timeline, whether it's higher, lower, truer, whatever, a different timeline, right? And where I'm at in my twin soul journey, which has not been the subject of my ponderings as of late, not the journey, but maybe my twin or maybe myself. But um, I'm being reminded that the journey is about each soul's evolution and ascension and growth, essentially, right? I'm being reminded that when I activate, when I allow myself to be initiated, when I allow myself to ascend, when I allow myself to grow and expand, that also in a 5D energetic level is catalyzing my twin and vice versa. So my if my twin's energy is kind of low, then it may impact my energy because we mirror each other. But if anyone in the connection is raising, then it's helping to raise the frequency of the other person too. So I'm being reminded of that. And I'm like, oh, all this time, in the last, especially the last couple of months, maybe a month, I've been really trying to work through, the resistance that I have around expression and regulating. And I forgot that that could have an impact, right? So kind of going back to this idea of like what was what was the lesson or what do I think is the lesson in this particular journey? And if it's learning to see myself more accurately as opposed to playing small, shrinking, um, hiding, I think it's time. I think it's time. And it'll be quite interesting because if I see my twin this weekend, it'll be interesting to see how our energies are after. I mean, the last time we saw each other was in the summer. So it'll be interesting to see what unfolds. So yeah, uh, I invite you to be curious about what energy, vibration, or frequency you are choosing in this moment today. And if you would like to choose something different. And I hope that wherever you are, you know somewhere in there that you impact others as well in how you choose to show up, how you choose to speak, how you choose to act, how you choose to think. And I'm happy that you stopped by. And thank you so much for witnessing this part of my journey. I look forward to connecting with you another time. And until then, please take good care. Okay, bye bye.